Does the army, is that policy sustainable?
This is an old practice from the British era. This is not a new practice. It has been going on. And the land that we take is from the provincial government. They give it to us. And secondly, there were 250 acres maybe in Ayub Khan days. These days, even a 4-star general, even General Pervez Musharraf, is not entitled to more than 50 acres of land.
Do you think this is a sustainable policy?
I mean, if the government wants to change this policy, the defense ministry, the prime minister, president should put their foot down. And they say from tomorrow, this allotment should finish. And now one more thing. If I was allotted this land, I developed it at my own cost. I made 2 families sit there. They used to sow, they used to raise their families.
What about Okara, General? What about Okara?
Okara is totally false. Okara has not been allotted to any general, to anybody. It is a,
what about the villages who've been killed?
Now let me tell you what it is. You know, there are 3 or 4 such sites in Ramon, Tipu, Sargoda, Mona, and Okara is this farmland. They don't belong to any individual. They belong to the institution. And there are many villages inside. And whenever the political government comes to take votes, they say tomorrow we will get you the rights of, of these lands. I mean, that land belongs to the army. It is in our record that this belongs to the army. And they give them false hopes and they make them fight with the army. Now, let me tell you, why don't they give their own land to these tenants?
That's interesting, but why should the land belong to the army?
When People Party is saying this, now you have took the name of People Party, Zulfikar Bhutto introduced land reform. Why did not these very big landlords, he took land from them and gave to those tenants? When he is taking to take this land from the army,
maybe
why
because he was
is propaganda.
Overthrown in a coup.
This is propaganda. This
by
is
the
propaganda.
Army.
This is propaganda by the party. I mean, this is wrong. This land in Okara doesn't belong to any individual.
All right, General. Finally, the Carnegie Endowment for Peace, July 29, 2002, compared you to President General Pervez Musharraf, and it said if Haider were president, his temperament and leadership style would provide more grounds to fair dictatorship than Musharraf's. So, the question is, should we fear dictatorship if you ever became president?
No, please tell me, I have a track record. I have been on martial duty as a lieutenant colonel in Hyderabad, as a brigadier in Jacobabad, Shikarpur, Ladkana, in Sakhar. I have been a governor, I have been interior minister. Has anybody told me that I have dictatorial leanings or I have got, this lifestyle? I'm a man who listens to everybody, who respects law, who respects his colleagues, who respects his country, who loves his people. I don't have such funny ideas in my mind. I should force my, my ideas on people for nothing. I like to discuss, I like to listen, and I like to make policies with inclusion of the experts and everybody. I like to take everybody along, and I have a track record to show that anybody who can raise his finger in sin. I was governor here with governor's rule. If somebody says, today you are saying this, you have been unfair, that you have done these things wrong. Journalists don't let anybody sit at peace. I have had 3 years there and 2.5 years here. So if I had done anything terribly wrong, then you would be asking me many nasty questions today. But I have been fair to myself. I have been fair to my country. I have been fair to my people. I will continue to do so. I like to follow principles. I like to follow the rule of law. I don't like to thrust. I don't like to use extra power. I like to persuade people. I like to carry them along with love, affection, understanding. This is my lifestyle.
General Moinuddin Haider, a pleasure and a privilege, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for watching TalkBack this week. Join us next week as we interview more compelling guests with more compelling questions. Email us at talkback@dawnnews.tv. Your views are important to us. That's it from me, Wajahat S and the rest of the TalkBack team. Have a good night.